So you're going to learn 13 new signs, okay? So 13 new signs today, all right? So just watch carefully, and I'm going to go through them all. These are pretty much the last of our education unit signs, so meaning the end of the year is just around the corner. All right, so first sign is project. You're going to take your number 5 hand, and then you're going to take a P hand shape like this, okay? And you're going to go up, and then as you go over, you're going to turn it into a J hand shape. Kind of difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it gets a little easier. So again, up with the P hand shape, and then you turn it into a J on the way down. All right, that's project. Project. Okay. Next one is test. Okay, you're going to take two one hands, 1x5. I always call this the 1x5, okay, because it just goes whoop, okay, 1 into the x, into the 5. I think of it as, remember this means ask, okay, ask. I think of it as many questions that are being asked coming down onto the paper, okay, test. All right, next one is interesting. You're going to take your 2 number 5 hands, and you do almost like a double like it's so interesting because you really like it. That's interesting. So you're going to come out with the 2 number 5s, and you're going to make 2 like signs. Okay, remember this is like, and you're just going to add another hand to make it interesting. Like. All right. Announcement, just like you hear every morning. Okay, announcement. This is how I remember it. 2 number 1s off the chin. Going up this way, I think of it as somebody is speaking and the sound is coming through the ceilings in the speakers for the announcements. Announcement. Right? Smart. Smart. You're going to take your 5 hand, put your middle finger on your forehead, and you just send it forward like that. Smart. Remember, this is 4, F-O-R. And then with the middle finger, okay, and the 5 hand, it's smart. Smart. All right. I know I'm throwing a lot at you guys. I apologize, but I want to get through all these. So borrow, you're going to take 2 K hand shapes, okay? 2 K hand shapes, one on top of the other. And you're going to bring it, it's in front of your chest, you're going to bring it back towards you. Borrow. I remember it as, and maybe you've had this experience before too, but you lend something to somebody, you let them borrow it, and they tend to keep it, okay? Borrow. That's the only way I really remember that it's a K hand shape. Otherwise, it doesn't make so much sense to me. So borrow. All right, meeting. At the beginning of the year, we learned meet. Remember, nice, meet, you. This is meeting as in sitting down to have a meeting, okay? You're going to take, I guess, sort of like, well, 5 hand shapes, but then they sort of scrunch together like this, okay? I think of it as many heads sitting around a table discussing things at a meeting. Meeting. Speaking of discuss, okay, discuss is the next one. You're going to take a number 5 hand and a number 1 hand, and you just kind of tap it on your hand a couple of times. Like, these are the points that we're going to discuss today. Discuss. All right, discuss. And then in a couple signs, they get, I think, a whole lot easier. So here's poster. You're going to take your A hand shapes up here and down here. I think of it as putting the tape, okay, or tacks up here to tack a poster down on all 4 corners. Poster. Poster. All right. Then we get piano. All right, piano. Piano. Very, very, very iconic. Piano. Then we've got guitar, also very iconic. Guitar. Okay, and then we've got drums. Again, very iconic. All right, so piano, guitar, and drums. And your last sign for today is act, okay, or performance, act. Oh, we actually did that, okay? So performance is on the list too, but I use the same sign as I do for act. So that you learned recently too. This is act. Remember, just like science, but you do circles on your chest. Okay, so that means act and perform or performance. All right, they're just separate words listed on the vocab list, but you can use act and performance as the same sign. All right, so